Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel The United Road. A stream for which I am so excited. So excited. You guys know the reason. भाई साहब एक दिन में यूनाइटेड इतना कुछ कर ले इट हैपेंस रेयरली लाइक बहुत बहुत कम होता है तो यस वी हैव सो मेनी थिंग्स टू टॉक अबाउट आज ऑलमोस्ट 9:30 इंडियन स्टैंडर्ड टाइम 10 मिनट थोड़ा लेट बट फ्राइडे नाइट है सो वी कैन गो फॉर अ लॉन्गर टाइम एज वेल. So, Karan bhai, welcome to the stream. Thanks a lot. So, as I always say, थोड़ी देर रुकते हैं उसके बाद जब सारे आ जाएंगे then we will talk about it. As I said, बहुत सारी चीजें हैं बात करने को भाई साहब. मार्टिनेज एंड एरिक्सन बिल्कुल. मौज तो भाई अभी शुरू हुई है. अभी तो ट्रांसफर विंडो नाउ आवर ट्रांसफर विंडो इज गेटिंग रेडी. अभी जो बोलते हैं ना कि वी आर जस्ट गेटिंग स्टार्टेड. अजमल भाई वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. गाइस थैंक्स अ लॉट. सो चलो वी आर रेडी टू गो. 2 मिनट एज आई ऑलवेज से 2 मिनट की बात है. हेलो गाइस थैंक्स अ लॉट. अना भाई बिल्कुल 2 साइनिंग मुझे जो वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. Marlene's happy birthday. Bring on the signing. So Marlene, how do you feel? How do you feel now that we have Eriksen now? Finally we have Eriksen. How do you feel? Being from Denmark, United, Eriksen. How do you feel? So that's why welcome to the stream. Zidane Iqbal was amazing today. Zidane Iqbal is rated very highly. There is a reason he's rated so highly. So sorry 5. गाइस फोन आ रहा था. थोड़ा सा डिस्टर्बेंस है. डोंट माइंड. बिल्कुल माय बर्थडे गिफ्ट फ्रॉम यूनाइटेड फॉर श्योर. Hi Kalva, welcome to the stream. Marlene says I am numb with happiness. I can totally understand, when a similar country player which is loved by basically you can say the entire country and all of a sudden he signs for your favorite club, obviously we can definitely relate to being numb. Thanks a lot United Chatter. Thanks a lot Shen bhai. Guys, thanks a lot for your birthday wishes. So many things to talk about. So as I said, join in. We have lots of time. It's a Friday night. So बोलते हैं ना पार्टी तो अभी जस्ट शुरू हुई है and my party begins with all of you guys. So here we go. So birthday gift भाई दो मिले मुझे. I have got two birthday gifts. Lisandro Martinez and Christian Eriksen. तो भाई साहब अलग लेवल खुशी है भाई. अभी अलग लेवल खुशी है अभी. थैंक्स अ लॉट गाइस. थैंक्स अ लॉट शनिधि भाई. डेनिश धमाका बिल्कुल. हेयर वी गो भी आ गया भाई. फ्रेंकी डियोंग का भी बहुत जल्दी आ जाएगा. टेंशन वाली कोई बात नहीं है. थैंक्स अ लॉट मोजो जोजो. तुषार भाई थैंक्स अ लॉट. यश भाई थैंक्स अ लॉट. Exactly. See, just because you are signing for a new club, obviously he is Christian Eriksen, he is not Paul Pogba. FDJ भी आएगा देवेंद्र भाई, don't worry. भाई देखो करण भाई, I have been saying that, so Let's see how things go. अनीश भाई, ये ऐसे करोगे तो फिर कैसे काम चलेगा? हाँ, ये ऐसे करोगे तो कैसे काम चलेगा अनीश भाई, आप ही बताओ. भाई देखो, ऑब्वियस सी बात है, एज अ यूनाइटेड फैन आई एम हैप्पी. बर्थडे बर्थडे एक तरफ, बट club showing ambition, club showing ambition. So that's the thing that we should definitely be proud of. We should definitely be proud of. So बाकी की चीजें अलग है. Being a United fan, what I am absolutely loving is that we are not going to our second choices. हमने जो सोचा हुआ है, मैनेजर ने जो बोला हुआ है, we are getting those signings. तन्मय भाई बिल्कुल, ऑब्वियसली मैं भाई बोल रहा भाई, सबको थैंक्स अ लॉट फॉर योर बर्थडे विशेस. तन्मय भाई भूलूंगा थोड़ी यार, ऐसी थोड़ी बात होती है. थैंक्स अ लॉट अनिर्बन भाई. मीन्स अ लॉट अनीश भाई, मीन्स अ लॉट. प्रशांत भाई थैंक यू. तुषार भाई चेरी ऑन द केक नहीं होगा, चेरी ऑन द केक नहीं होगा. ही इज डेफिनेटली गोइंग टू बी आवर प्लेयर. हाँ, आज अगर हो गया तो भाई फिर वो चेरी ऑन द केक हो जाएगा. I have seen lot of posts. Posts where it's like, we have lost Juan Mata, one of the nicest guy, and we have got Christian Eriksen. So we are good to go. We are good to go. Oh, just bye. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Frenkie de Jong's into Raj. भाई वही है ना सारा. देखो, मैं तभी आई एम नॉट गेटिंग वेरी कॉकी अबाउट दिस डील, क्योंकि चैंपियंस लीग क्लब अगर घुसेगा तो फिर दैट वुड बी अ ह्यूज प्रॉब्लम. डमफ्रीज नहीं भाई, प्रशांत भाई, आई डोंट थिंक डमफ्रीज इज एन ऑप्शन. भाई लिंक्ड नहीं है हम डमफ्रीज से. वी कैन टॉक अबाउट इट, बट आई डोंट थिंक वी आर लिंक्ड विद डमफ्रीज. अभी नहीं है. सी, मगवायर का भाई फर्स्ट गेम था. पीपल गेट along with the bandwagon बहुत जल्दी से नहीं भाई. So I'm not gonna hate on Maguire. You guys know it. But yeah, we are getting the players that if he's not performing, straight to the bench. Thanks a lot within. I think Eriksen will be very important to our team. He's the kind of player, definitely. Every player that we are going for, they are basically what eriktenhag wants. So thanks a lot within. Dalot and Dumfries same type of players. Dumfries definitely is better than Dalot at this point of time. Experience भी उसको ज़्यादा है, top level games का. But as I said, at this point of time, I want someone who can definitely, get in and he can perform. I think Mukiele we can go for, but let's see. Thanks a lot, Swapnil bhai. Maguire struggle. We have seen Maguire struggle, and guys, you guys know that I am in the mountains, so थोड़ा network का issue है. So don't mind, please. De Gea to Martinez to. Oh, actually, that's like a dream. Harry Maguire and Lindelof. भाई बेली फिट नहीं रहता ना नीश भाई, दिक्कत यही है. बेली इज नेवर फिट. बेली फिट रहे तब तो, when he is fit, he can do lot of things. But if he is not fit, भाई क्या करें हम उसका, बताओ. उसका हम क्या करें. जब बंदा फिट नहीं है तो वो खेलेगा क्या. मैनचेस्टर डार्बी ऑन योर बर्थडे. चलो वरुण भाई थैंक्स अ लॉट. मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ यार, इंजरी, that's why we went all out for like Martinez, because we knew that हमें चाहिए भाई, हमें एक डिफेंडर ऐसा चाहिए जो कि फिट रहे और जो कि मगवायर एज वेल एज वरान उनको अपने टोज पे रखे. So Frimpong, नॉट बहुत ज्यादा श्योर नहीं हूं भाई, बहुत ज्यादा श्योर नहीं हूं टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट तुषार भाई. सो भाई वी नीड वन मोर सीएम. भाई क्यों चाहिए अब सीएम, और क्यों चाहिए? वी हैव ब्रूनो, वी हैव एरिक्सन, डॉनी है. नहीं चाहिए, नहीं चाहिए. एग्जैक्टली, वी आर गेटिंग Rishabh bhai, the way he talks, the way ETH talks, he definitely wants to go for the fifth signing, But obviously, we all know for a fact that that won't happen. That won't happen unless or until we make the signings. Dinesh bhai, Himit bhai, thanks a lot for the wishes. Martinez and Maguire are 50 games per season series. Exactly, for sure. Fitness wise, Maguire games de dega yaar. But let's see. Guys, there is a reason Zidane Iqbal is rated so highly, so highly by eriktenhag. That lad is totally different. The way he plays, the uske movements, everything is just too much for any opposition to handle. Anirudh bhai, thanks a lot. Keegan, thanks a lot. Arun bhai, thanks a lot. So that's what I am always saying. That these guys obviously needs to perform. These youngsters, I want them to play a bit more. I don't want someone like Zidane Iqbal to just sit on the bench. I would rather see him go on loan. I would rather see him, try to get much more game time. Yeah, exactly. I want them to be loaned. Zidane Iqbal, Alvaro Fernandez. I think these guys, when they go on loan, I think they would come back, very stronger in terms of physicality, in terms of mentality. So he is a wing back. Anish bhai, he is a wing back. Ojas bhai, I think he might not be loaned. I don't think he will be loaned. Vedat bhai, thanks a lot. If it collapses, there is no alternative. There is no alternative. पुइमल भाई देखो, हर किसी को चने के झाड़ पे चढ़ा देना मेक्स नो सेंस. Vedat bhai, thanks a lot. Anuj bhai, thanks a lot. Definitely, I feel that way. Srinidhi bhai, I feel that way. That these are the guys who are going to definitely get the chances, and we will see. We will see how they perform. भाई देखो, growing up, whenever we see a good youngster coming up, ये हमारी आदत है. ये हमारी आदत है. ये हर क्लब की आदत है. So basically, what we do is we see a player. Best example, Levitt. Everyone was like, oh, Levitt. And I said that in the beginning that he is not going to make it at United. Any reason, any reason. He was not going to make it at United. And see, 300,000 his transfer fee. So not everyone is just gonna be all of a sudden, someone like Gardner or someone like Rashford. So in the midfield, we always have competition for places. And I always felt that Levitt was not cut out for it. So मुसब्बिर भाई, thanks a lot. बिल्कुल भाई, मैं तो कह रहा हूँ फ्रेंकी डियोंग भी आज ही दे दो. ओजस भाई, माइट बी, फिंगर्स क्रॉस्ड. थैंक्स अ लॉट सर भाई. मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ, फ्रेंकी डियोंग भी आज ही दे दो, बिल्कुल मजे आ जाएंगे फिर. वी आर नॉट इंटरेस्टेड भाई. दत्ता भाई की कोई भी न्यूज मत सुनो यार, कोई भी न्यूज मत सुनो. वी आर नॉट इंटरेस्टेड इन एनीवन फ्रॉम लेन्स, नॉट एट ऑल. थैंक्स अ लॉट आशीष भाई. See guys, Savage and Iqbal, I think these are the two guys who are going to get game time with United. I think Alvaro Fernandez, he should be loaned. I think he's just too talented to waste it with the academy or be on the bench. Just loan him, get him a good loan, and you have your left back for years. So Garnacho and Garner, I think they have some niggles. So they need to just enjoy the football. Last season it was so horrible. They stopped enjoying the football. Obviously, they sold the managers, and it was so many players who were at fault. but it's just price hiking technique. Hekel bhai, it's just price hiking technique. Do you think Martinez will play good for United? भाई hope तो कर सकते हैं स्वप्निल भाई, we can hope. Flop कोई भी हो सकता है, any player can be a flop, but at this point of time we can hope, we can hope. Ashley is saying with it as coach, hopefully Ashley, that's the dream for every United fan at this point of time, I feel, you know. पुलकित भाई मार्टिनेज अभी नहीं हुआ अनाउंस, मोस्ट प्रोबेबली कल परसों में हो जाएगा, मोस्ट प्रोबेबली कल परसों में हो जाएगा. These guys deserve alone, guys. These guys deserve alone, and that's why I always say कि किसी के पीछे ना बिल्कुल भी मत पड़ो उस तरीके से. गर्नाचो, okay, he has done well, but भाई एज देखो, these guys needs to play consistently. Look at Chelsea, ठीक है. Reece James, he got the loan, he got the game time under him. Mason Mount, he got the game time under him. ठीक है, चेल्सी पे बैन लगा, that's why they played, वो अलग की बात है. But still, when they got the opportunity, they performed. They performed. Simple. बिल्कुल पुलकित भाई, he is a baller. He is a baller, and that's why he is rated so highly by eriktenhag. So highly. He is very confident, and possession based game के लिए absolutely perfect. At this point of time, Manish bhai, definitely, unless or until some miracle happens and other club gets in and bids like 85-90 million. So thanks a lot for Shuram bhai, welcome to the stream. Thanks a lot bhai, thanks a lot. रोनाल्डो भाई कहाँ है भगवान जाने. पोस्ट तो आने लग गई है, ट्रेनिंग के लिए. Let's see when he gets in. Let's see. मगवायर का पत्ता, पुलकित भाई, टोटली डिपेंड करता है हाउ ही स्टार्ट्स द सीजन. इफ ही इज स्टार्टिंग द सीजन द वे ही स्टार्टेड लास्ट सीजन, भाई 5-6 गेम के बाद ही विल बी ऑन द बेंच. 5 to 6 games he will be on the bench. Thanks a lot Vijay bhai, welcome to the stream. साई भाई, बेस्ट गिफ्ट फ्रॉम द क्लब, मतलब क्लब ने ऐसा कोई गिफ्ट नहीं दिया पिछले काफी टाइम से, so डेफिनेटली क्लब का बेस्ट गिफ्ट. यस अमनदीप भाई. दत्ता भाई, इट्स ऑल अबाउट द मैनेजर. इफ eriktenhag was not our manager, हम कॉन्वर्सेशन में भी नहीं होते. We were not even in the conversation of even trying to get someone like Frenkie de Jong. So मैं भाई बोल रहा हूँ, पत्ता भाई तब तक देखो, ऑब्वियस सी बात है, he won't just get into प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस और बोल देगा कि भाई मगवायर है एक नंबर का, ठीक है, उसको हम फेंक रहे हैं बाहर. ऑब्वियसली he won't say that. अरे भाई, क्वाड्रुपल एक ट्रॉफी आ जाए वही बहुत है भाई. पब्लिकली उसके एजेंट ने कुछ नहीं बोला, ही जस्ट वांट हिज 17 मिलियन. मार्टिनेज अभी विजय भाई कल तक हो जाएगा. गाइस, एज मैंने बोला, थोड़ा सा अगर मिस कर दूं मैं किसी का कमेंट, प्लीज डोंट माइंड, पुट इट अगेन. आयुष भाई थैंक्स अ लॉट, प्रतीक भाई थैंक्स अ लॉट, अमनदीप भाई थैंक्स अ लॉट. वर्थ ऑफ मगवायर इन टुडेज मार्केट, भाई टोटली डिपेंड करता है. इफ अ क्लब इज डेस्परेट टू गेट हिम, I don't think any club would be desperate. So let's see. Thanks a lot, Shijaj bhai, means a lot. See, because of the drama, obvious सी बात है भाई दत्ता भाई. How can you make anyone a captain who is basically offering himself to other clubs? कैसे बनाओगे उसको कैप्टन? Well said, Ashley. मैं देखो, ये फालतू वाली बातें तो मैं करूंगा नहीं कि अपना प्लेयर इंजर्ड हो जाए. सो इसको कौन देखेगा भाई? रोमेरो ने कुछ पोस्ट किया होगा. थैंक्स अ लॉट प्रफुल भाई, थैंक्स अ लॉट दत्ता भाई, थैंक्स अ लॉट. भाई क्वालिटी नहीं है यार. When we talk about Frenkie de Jong, we are talking world class. When we are talking about the alternatives, they are okayish. ठीक है, they are okayish. और जब हम उनको लेने जाएंगे, वो भाई मुंह ऐसा फाड़ेंगे कि जैसे मतलब दे आर जिदान इनकारनेटेड, कि मतलब भाई उनसे तो अच्छा कोई प्लेयर है ही नहीं. Laporta went from saying Frenkie is not for sale to depends on Jabi. भाई देखो Laporta का, we have talked about it in the past. Laporta पे हंसी आती है मुझे. I basically laugh at Laporta. He's a clown. Laporta is a clown. मुसब्बिर भाई, I wasn't able to watch the game properly. मैं उसको अच्छे से देखूंगा, then I can say, because of the network अच्छे से देखना possible नहीं था. So I have just seen the goals, few minutes here and there. So बिल्कुल आयुष भाई. Parshunam भाई, I wanted United to go for Skamaka. Wanted United to go for Skamaka, but unfortunately we are not even linked with him. So that's something that's definitely bothering me, and I would have loved to see United go for him. Obviously not for 50 million, but try to negotiate a deal for around 40 million. So आशीष भाई, lot of players they cannot register. That's the thing. अभी तो बार्सिलोना के साथ यही है ना कि they cannot register lot of players. They cannot register lot of players. मैं भाई बोल रहा हूँ कि we need to give these guys some time, और उसके बाद we will get to know how good they are. And obviously if someone is not performing, I absolutely love Van der Beek, but भाई अगर नहीं खेलेगा तो उसके नाम की माला नहीं जपने वाला मैं. तुषार भाई, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल ही नेवर प्लेस, ये गलत फहमी है. ही प्लेस फॉर द बैच, गलत फहमी है. ही पुट अप द ट्रांसफर रिक्वेस्ट, ठीक है, तो ये गलत फहमी है कि ही प्लेस फॉर द बैच. Second option, he never captained any side in his life, and that is the reason he's not even with the Spanish team. So if he improves, if he shows signs of leadership, definitely go ahead with De Gea, no problem. But at this point of time, I won't even make him the captain of under 23 team, because seniority के हिसाब से captaincy नहीं देना. We need leaders on the pitch. Leaders on the pitch. Absolutely pathetic choice. Absolutely pathetic choice. बता भाई, एंटनी के स्टैट्स ऐसा वर्ल्ड क्लास रॉकेट नहीं है कोई. He has not done he has not taken anything by storm. He is a hard working player. Who is liked by our manager. That's what I'm saying. Bruno aside, who is the leader? भाई नहीं, देखो लीडर ब्रूनो aside, Ronaldo is there, but obviously उसका कुछ अता पता ही नहीं है कि भाई he will be here or not. So Shrikant भाई, welcome to the stream. If Barca can be broke and spend, मैं भाई बोल रहा हूँ कि इनके साथ भाई, whenever we talk about these guys, they always have something out of the blue. Always have something out of the blue. ये कहने की बात है कि भाई इनके पास पैसा नहीं है और ये नहीं है. They always get something out of the blue. I think Fred has. भाई देखो प्रफुल भाई, I won't mind Fred as our backup. I absolutely won't mind Fred as our backup. And with the signings we are making, I think, he could. We won't be reliable on McFred in the next season. Guys, as I always say, like करना भूल गए तो like कर दो. If you have missed out on liking the stream, like it. And I have shared the link on Twitter as well as on WhatsApp. So if you are there, just make sure that you share it and RT it and just get back to the stream again. So actually, that's what I said. We have to keep some patience. We have to keep some patience. It's everything in the market is very, very difficult for United because we have the money, so they want extra money. We are not in the UCL, so the quality players, they are hesitant in joining the club. So there are a lot of things. भाई इनका कुछ नहीं हो सकता यार. They are very, very rotten to the core at this point of time. भाई, if we make all the signings, Musabbir bhai, we can definitely get top 4 और यूरोपा के लिए जाओ. सिंपल सी बात है भाई. उनको वो खत्म है. थैंक्स अ लॉट सोम भाई, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. We won't sign a defensive midfielder. Parshuram bhai, when it comes to Eriktenhag, He's not keen on, when we look at the way he plays, he's not very keen on CDM. So exactly, that's what I'm saying. These guys are good backup. These guys are good backup. भाई कोई 50 मिलियन 40 मिलियन वाला बंदा आके बेंच पे बैठने को तैयार नहीं होगा. We need to keep that in mind. We need to keep that in mind. We cannot just go out calling that, oh भाई हमें तो सिर्फ all we need is like 50 million signings. वो होने से रहा. Europa definitely should be our target. Europa is minimum. Europa is one thing that we should definitely achieve. Thanks a lot, Shanbhai. Welcome to the stream. I don't think so. I don't think so. He has never played as a CDM. कैसे उसको CDM खिलाएंगे भगवान जाने. I don't believe that Eriksen we are taking to play him as CDM. I think he will be just like what we are expecting, the backup for Bruno. Too early to say we have developed. Sayan bhai, let's see how things go. So let's see how that. भाई नाइट व्यू कहां से दिखाऊं, बाहर इतना अंधेरा हो रखा है. भाई डीप लाइंग प्ले मेकर तो भाई फिर फ्रेंकी डियोंग भी खेल सकता है. डीप लाइंग प्ले मेकर इज नॉट अ सीडीएम, राइट. डिफेंसिव ड्यूटी जितनी करनी पड़ेगी, आई डोंट थिंक एरिक्सन इज गोइंग टू डू इट. सो इज लिसांड्रो कंफर्म? डेफिनेटली कंफर्म्ड मेगा. See, वो उसके कुछ होंगे. He is one of the best guys when it comes to stats, but I don't feel at this point of time that Eriksen can go out and play as a CDM. I'm not convinced. Jai, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for the wishes and the super chat. Means a lot, really. So, as I said, without the support of you guys, it was never going to be possible. So keep supporting, keep loving in every way you want to. Board has been acting intelligently. See, that's what I said. The moment the news came, the moment the news came that we are talking to Lisandro's agent, and not the club, I was sure that this deal was going to happen. Because we were basically just waiting to see how much Arsenal is going to pay. Which is Scott McTominay will be sold. Why would he sold? He's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere. That's what I'm saying, Praful Bhai. He is not very, very keen. When we look at the guys that, he has played, he is not very, very keen. But Jai Bhai, bas Frenkie de Jong करा दो. Frenkie de Jong करा दो. And those would be like crazy scenes. जय भाई, आई डोंट थिंक सो. टुमारो मोस्ट प्रोबेबली. जिस तरीके से आज एरिक्सन को किया है, उसी टाइम के अराउंड टुमारो मार्टिनेज वी माइट डू. Anjul bhai, welcome to the stream. A lot of players to join, and that's when I want to see how we are going to do it. For me, De Jong is 95%. When a club is basically pushing you out, what can you do? You don't have any option, right? If a club is pushing you, what are you going to do? दत्ता भाई प्री सीजन है, उन्होंने ज्यादा ट्रेनिंग की नहीं है. सो लेट्स सी. देव भाई, थैंक्स अ लॉट. Jay bhai, as I said, if Frenkie de Jong comes in, for me 9. For me 9. If Frenkie de Jong is with us, a definite 9. उससे कम कुछ नहीं. Because we are basically doing a lot of things right. I am most impressed with the fact that भाई हम दूसरी टारगेट नहीं देख रहे. Previous, in the previous years, मतलब थोड़ा सा ट्राई किया, नहीं मिला तो भाई दूसरा टारगेट। यहाँ पे वी आर बेसिकली गोइंग फॉर द प्लेयर्स दैट आवर मैनेजर वांट। सो श्रीकांत भाई, just one thing I want to say, thanks a lot for the super chat. If I'm working hard and if I'm growing, obviously without all of your support it's not going to happen. So as much as I am doing this, you guys are also a part of it, because you guys show up every day. Nikhil bhai, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Akash bhai. Exactly, that's what I said even before we got the manager. If we have got Pochettino, if we have got Pochettino, no hate against Pochettino, no agenda against Pochettino, good guy, good manager. We won't have got someone like Malaysia at the last moment. We won't have got, anywhere close to Lisandro Martinez. That's what I feel. You know, that's what I feel. Guys, just one like away from 50, so make sure we reach 50. Uh, Shrikant bhai, thanks a lot. I have not seen any game in the Old Trafford so far. Hopefully, in the coming years. Pochettino, for the time being, is jobless. So let's see. The best thing about this preseason is exactly, see, we are getting a proper preseason after 2 years, Anish bhai. COVID के चक्कर में we didn't have a preseason. You know, Harsesh bhai, at this point of time, I think we are just looking for Frenkie de Jong. We are not looking for any alternatives. Yeah, see, we all can be wrong. It's totally fine. It's totally justified. The fact that remains, the fact that matters is we won't have been even close to the players we are getting linked with. Rajbhai, thanks a lot. Shrikant bhai, hopefully. Whoever whoever joins in here, obviously wants everyone to go to Old Trafford and watch a game. That would be amazing. That would be something sensational. You know, that is like our home. So everyone needs to go there, have a game. So why not? Uh, Sridhar bhai, thanks a lot. दो साइनिंग हो गई, अभी फ्रेंकी को आने दो ना, वीडियो डालूंगा, लाइव स्ट्रीम पे डांस करूंगा तो भाई अजीब सा ही लगेगा। तो पक्का। Alison, thanks a lot and welcome to the stream. Is Martinez in? He will be in very, very shortly. Here we go has arrived. So it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time before we announce him. Before we announce him. So, you know, even after getting things done, the final paperwork and other things, it takes time. So we will just have to wait and watch. We will just have to wait and watch. No Harsesh buying, no other player, no other player. We were getting linked with Antony, but I think we will be priced out. Anish bhai, I don't think so. I think we might try a late bid for Antony. Might try late bid, but at this point of time, I don't think so. At this point of time, I don't think so. Hopefully, Praful bhai, we reach that stage where we can organize a trip like that and we can go all together. So definitely Mung, definitely De Jong is coming. Danish bhai, welcome to the stream. Danish bhai, we are getting into a proper transition, right? Pre-season है, 45 मिनट कोई खेल रहा है, 45 मिनट कोई खेल रहा है. We need to give them time. We need to give them time. Yeah, they won't be part of Australian League. So before our first game, let's see. That's the thing I was really worried about. That we are making the signings, but we are late. And that will affect our first few games. बिल्कुल श्रीकांत भाई बिल्कुल. I don't think anyone would say no to a Old Trafford trip. जो भी जा सकता है definitely they will go. So I listen to games, but yeah, definitely improvement is visible. The training and the way they are performing, everything is visible. Harkesh bhai, you have seen the saga unfold. You know, so many things, so many things has happened in the last few weeks. So you cannot just go out and say that he was the first name that was related to us and he has not joined till yet. Obviously he has not joined till yet, but there are so many reasons. There are so many reasons for that. Eriksen will join in Norway. So we have Marlene, our Danish correspondent. So she is saying that Eriksen will join in Norway. So keep an eye, guys, because he's still on holiday. Yeah, he's still on holiday. Yeah, Oslo game. We have like crazy fan following in the Scandinavian countries. So, nahi, but then Danish is just bogus news. Just bogus news. Ashley is saying, I have a feeling that ETH has already talked to Antony and told him that he will sign next season. Let's see, Ashley. Hopefully that's true. We might need him next season. We might need him next season. So let's see how things go. Anthony next after. No, man, I'm not worried about Anthony going anywhere else. To be honest, if he goes, is he a 80 million, 100 million player? No, absolutely not. We can talk all the things, but we have to be realistic when we are chasing someone, right? We cannot just go out and pay like 80 or 100 million for someone who is not worth it. So okay, Allison for in January, I don't think it makes any sense. Excel and Bay both are heading out in my opinion. In my opinion, both are heading out. So let's see. For me, what I feel is both are heading out. They might stay, but for me, I think both are heading out. Thanks a lot, Ocean Bhai, and we will definitely sign Frenkie de Jong. I am like 95% sure, just like Romero said on the very first day. So 100%, guys, 100%. You know, we are having a total overhaul of the team, so it's gonna take some time. Shrikant Bhai, I don't think so. Totally depends on whether we are getting defend, our right back or not. I don't think it's gonna happen. Personal opinion, I don't think he's leaving. Mace, welcome to the stream. Thanks a lot for joining in. How many games Rajan Bhai can he play like this? That's the biggest question. The quality of Bailey is not in question. The thing is, how many games can he play? How many? It's one thing. Obviously, I would love to see him staying with the club, but for how long and for how many games he can be a part of the team before he gets injured again? So that's my biggest concern. That's my biggest concern. Thanks a lot, Messi. Guys, as I always say, if you are into women's football, if you are also into United related players review, give Devils United a huge you know a big thumbs up, a big follow, and notifications obviously, because she is covering some great women's football content every game live. So if you are into it, so just go and watch her stream without any doubt. अरे अनिश भाई कोई बात नहीं. uh, Why he has already been rejected. That's why the training videos are coming now. He's already being rejected. That's the reason the training videos are coming out. So otherwise, If someone would have accepted him, things would have been different. Chelsea, Tuchel said no. PSG, they don't want him. They went for a different striker, young striker. And Bayern Munich, they never signed anyone above 30. So, yeah, we can definitely do that. We can definitely do that. And definitely, captain would be Phil Jones. Wilshere, he retired. So, otherwise, he would have been a part of it. Bailey, definitely a part of it. There are so many players, Srinidhi, so many players, young and old. So many players. Anytime is anytime. And as I said, guys, women's football, if that's your thing, definitely go over there and players review time to time. So, guys, one question. I have put up a poll, but I didn't ask anyone. So, what do you really think? What do you really think? What's next? What's next? Frenkie de Jong, we know it's gonna take some time. You know, it's gonna take some time. So, what's next? Which signing do you think we might just pull out of the window? Out of basically out of nowhere. It's like magician's hat. And each by no one knows. Our CB list is huge. Our CB list is huge. That's what I'm saying. रोनाल्डो वुड बॉडी यार एग्जैक्टली उसके भाई मतलब फिगर्स तो थोड़ा ढंग से कोट कर लेते यार सीधे 250 मिलियन आई डोंट नो श्रीनिधि भाई व्हाट्स wrong I don't know because I can see there are a lot of votes incoming so भाई देखो सीबी तो है ही यार वेजेस तो दे ही रहे हैं उसको विजय भाई वेजेस दे रहे हैं तो हमारा सीबी ही है अब क्या कर सकते हैं आई वोंट से गुड लिस्ट प्रफुल भाई because Maguire, Lisandro, Varane, Lindelof definitely I think Jones के ऊपर बेई for sure Jones के ऊपर बेई for sure बिल्कुल दानिश भाई that's what I have been saying for so long that's what I have been saying for so long that he tried what he couldn't find a club he couldn't find a club and that's why now he's basically you know getting back to what he does so it was all the I think it was a huge mess up messed up situation created by Ronaldo he should not have done it he should have just got back to the training and he should have talked to eriktenhag and he should have tried to understand what's going on and how much time it's going to take and everything instead of just doing what he did instead of just doing what he did so वही बात है प्रफुल भाई he is not going anywhere after looking at Zidane Iqbal I can imagine एग्जैक्टली यार मैकफ्रेड डिफेंसिव ऑप्शन है तुम्हारा राजन भाई मैकफ्रेड इज अ डिफेंसिव ऑप्शन यू कैन नॉट से मैकफ्रेड विल विन यू प्रीमियर लीग यू नो Ojas bhai, from the beginning, I just thought that he was trying to make United sign, but the moment he started offering himself to others, that's when I lost my mind. Pranam bhaiya, thanks a lot for joining in. I am very confused about how to react to. He is selfish. He basically prioritized Champions League over United's legacy. So he was willing to go even to Chelsea. He was willing to go over to Chelsea. So क्या बोलूं यार इसमें मैं what can I say in this because when you are playing for a club चलो ठीक है people in the beginning said he's trying to make United sign I was one of them I thought he's trying to corner United and make them sign players and all of a sudden he is offering himself to everyone so I think even someone like Mendes Even he knew from the beginning that only it was Chelsea. No, PSG is not looking to have signings like those, and neither is Bayern Munich. Boyle wanted him. Boyle wanted him, but obviously Tuchel said no. Thanks a lot, Abhishek Bhaiya. Thanks a lot for joining in. Wherever he plays, I don't care, Ojas bhai. Wherever he plays, I don't care. I just want him, not to play for a Premier League club. I would have definitely been devastated if he would have played for Premier League club. We have to get rid of Jones, Williams, definitely. McTominay is not going anywhere, Vijay bhai, and neither is Mac Talentless. So he's staying, and obviously as a bench player, I don't want him as a starter, but as a bench player, definitely. Ban Bisaka's departure totally depends on who are we going to sign, you know. So let's see. Before Ronaldo's, yeah, Danish bhai, let's see. मैं बोल रहा हूँ प्रणव भैया, he is a squad player. People, it's not his fault that everyone, he can definitely be a starter, but for that he needs to improve a lot of things. Those who are basically saying that he is talentless or anything, he's just a squad player, and we have to make sure that we are utilizing him really well. My opinion is nothing wrong. Exactly, Ashish bhai. That's the thing. That's the thing that made every United fan mad, right? कि मतलब यार all of a sudden season होने वाला है शुरू, भाई बोलने के लिए तो कुछ भी बोल दो, अगर ऐसा है तो भाई ठीक है, अपने अपने व्यूज है सबके, बोलने में क्या जा रहा है. Abhishek bhaiya, if he is not going to cut it out, he's, time will tell. But as I said, totally depends on the midfield that we are trying to play in the upcoming season. He will definitely get game time. He will definitely get his chances. If he's not, cutting it out over here, just let him go. Best thing. Hello, Samdeep bhaiya. Welcome to the stream. And as I said, for me, BDB stays, and for me, BDB starts. A lot of games. Obviously, not all the games, but a lot of games. So that's what I'm saying, Sandeep, Bhaiya, that he is a squad player. People need to understand that he's a squad player. If you are expecting a Zidane or a Makelele or a Kante, it's not gonna happen. Ojas bhai, I think he might not. Totally depends, as I said. For the next season, if if he's here, I think Eriktenhag, as I said, he is going to give everyone a chance. If the preseason is done, he is not getting game time, and if he's not sure about what he's gonna get from the manager, I think he will ask that, let him leave. And I think that's very fair. I think that's very fair, because if you're not getting game time, no point staying. Or just by that's what I'm saying. This season, it's the World Cup. Next season तो कहीं भी जा सकता है यार. This season, he will talk to the manager, and I think he will just ask whether he's going to play or not. If he's not gonna get great game time, better to just let him go. To a club where he can just play week and week out and try to get into the World Cup squad. Because obviously there is LVG and he has an agenda against United anyway. So we cannot say anything about that. Guys, one signing that you think we will get, out of the blue. Out of the blue. Our right back बिल्कुल अवेलेबल है from the भैया. Right back बिल्कुल अवेलेबल है. Michele अवेलेबल है. He will play in the midfield. He will play in the midfield. So I don't think, Donny van de Beek is, for me, is one player who can definitely get his confidence back with the like of, Erik ten Hag under his management. But as I said, nothing is for granted. He will have to work hard. Simple. It's not gonna be, given to a platter. Out of the blue signing Dybala. Totally, I think if the manager shows confidence, I think he can do well. But yeah, he will have to grab like every opportunity, every opportunity. भाई ये तो हम डेक्लन राइस आउट ऑफ द ब्लू तो नहीं ले सकते ओजस भाई, बिकॉज वेस्ट हैम के बहुत तगड़े प्लान्स है उसके साथ, सो आई डोंट थिंक वी विल टेक हिम. स्कामाका तो भाई हम ऑप्शन देख ही नहीं रहे उसको, तो बहुत बड़ी बात है सर. तनिष भाई थैंक्स अ लॉट, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. वही मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि so far so good. We are just talking about it, Ojas bhai, talking about over the top signings we just might try to pull off in the beginning. So let's see. मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ, मैंने सोचा नहीं ज्यादा बिकॉज इट्स गोना टेक अ लॉट ऑफ टाइम. इसको आराम से बैठ के बनाऊंगा एंड देन आई विल टॉक अबाउट इट. माई एनजेडीएफसी टीम कैरियस डगलस कोस्टा बेई उमटीटी. भाई क्या पेयरिंग बनाई है. जोन्स आई थिंक बेली से ज्यादा इंजरी प्रोन रहा है. सो Umtiti, Dembele, Thiago, Vale, Hazard, Rose, Owen, and Falcao. Okay. Mega, welcome to the stream. Praful by saying for me, Fred should be moved on. Fred, भाई लेगा कौन, वही है ना भाई प्रफुल भाई, यू ओनली सेड राइट कि लेगा कौन उसको. तो दिक्कत तो वही है कि उसको लेगा कौन. बेचने को तो हम बेच दें, बट आई थिंक वी डू सी हिम एज as someone we can have in our team. So Shen bhai, thanks a lot. I don't, not too early to say, Danish bhai, too early to say. Our front three can definitely get the goals. We can definitely get the goals, but how consistently? How consistently? Ojas bhai, he failed his medical with rains. He failed his medical with rains. What do you expect? What do you expect? He failed his medical with rains. एटीट्यूड दिखा देना भाई, कौन सी बड़ी बात है. इन शॉर्ट रोनाल्डो भाई देखो, कोई भी स्ट्रेटजी हो, इफ ही ऑफर्ड हिमसेल्फ टू अदर्स, I don't care. If he comes back, he plays, that's fine. Obviously I will support. Next season, wherever he goes, just, I'm not going to be bothered. Samarth bhai is here. Oh, bhai sahab. Nice one, Samarth bhai. Welcome to the stream. Your favorite team? Bhai, my favorite team remains same in all the World Cups. Germany. My team in the World Cup remains the same in every World Cup. I never change. Something भैया, because of bad internet connection. मेरा connection खराब है because I am out. तो यहाँ पे इंटरनेट का कनेक्शन बहुत ही मुश्किल से मिला है. So at least I can stream. I won't be surprised. I won't be surprised. Mohan Fellaini, Chong, Majburi. they are still a bit far away. So jump plus money. Guys, your favorite World Cup teams. Sharon bhai, I would love to see Martial perform here. And I would love to see Martial perform. The talent is there. It's just he ruins everything with mentality. He ruins everything with mentality. That's what sucks, you know. Potato boy, welcome to the stream. No one cares about whether he signs or not, apart from City fans. So, going on. Thanks for the info, Potato boy. Exactly. You know, people said he wanted United to make signings. That's why he did all this. But when you want United to make signings, why are you offering yourself to others? Speaking about Zidane Iqbal, reminds me of CR7. Iqbal is a baller. Fingers crossed. Argentina, Brazil, Argentina, England and Portugal, Germany. But yeah, I think this is a very, very good signing by us. Very, very good signing by us. You know, very, very shrewd. And he will cover. If Bruno is having an off day, he will just get things done. So I think very, very good signing by us. Jugal bhai, thanks a lot. Amol bhai, thanks a lot. Tanish bhai, he's just getting his first game. Obviously, he's slow. Everyone knows that Maguire is slow, but not that slow. Just getting into the rhythm, so it's fine. It was always going to be Spurs, you know. Potato boy, Spence was always going to be Spurs. So definitely right back. Definitely right back. Doctor, I don't think Bailey will stay. You know, what are we going to do with five centre backs? चलो सही है श्रीनिधि भाई. Obviously, they are not going to include David De Gea. David De Gea is not playing World Cup. Neither he, neither Kepa. बिल्कुल हाँ. भद्या समझी भैया, thanks a lot. Right boy, obviously will wish you. Maguire is great for England because why he plays in three at the back system. So भाई वही वाली बात है कि we will take so much time. We will take so much time in deciding on what we have to do with our centre backs. The window will just fly away. McFred won't be applied. McFred won't be applied. Don't worry, Steve. You know, McFred is not gonna be applied in the next season. Few games here and there, but not more than that. I don't think Guardiola will go for Neymar. I don't think so. Taking Neymar basically ruins everything for City. Neymar to City trending. Okay, maybe agent knows, but let's see. Sebastian, thanks a lot for joining in, man. Thanks a lot. I hope you are having a great day. Tanish bhai, he knows what he is doing. You know, he basically wants to play from the back. And Unai Simon is there, Sanchez is there, so he knows what he's doing. Shima bhai, welcome to the stream. 100% sure. You are talking about hope. I am 100% sure. Might happen in like 2 or 3 years. You never know. Let's see, Ayush bhai. Let's see. You know, totally depends on what Barcelona does with Frenkie de Jong now. They are going on a US tour very, very shortly. So I'm just waiting to see how things go for him over there. No, I don't. Doctor, I would disagree over here. I don't think he covers right back. He played one game and he was absolutely out of his depth. Right back is not something he can play. You know, I don't think he can play right back. Yeah, he was trying to get into retirement, but he's just going to play one more season. So exactly, as I said, might be agent noise, might be agent noise, and we have heard from Galtier that he wants Neymar to stay. So Van de Beek was absolutely sensational for Ajax. He still remains twice the player that Fred is, but obviously game time and how much the faith the manager is showing, that's very, very crucial. Abhishek Bhaiya. Ramit bhai, thanks a lot. He was not going anywhere. Bernardeschi, Deschi, he was not going anywhere. So next window I think will be, let's see, Praful bhai. Too early to say, right? Too early to say and too big of a comment to make. Guys, who do you think, what do you think about Lewandowski to Barca? What do you think? Guys, one question that which I asked, what do you think? You know, what do you think? Okay, Aaron Ban Visakha. Nothing is happening, guys. Nothing is happening. I think he's just gonna be fixed defense, and it's gonna be, you know, one by one. Not gonna happen just once. It will be a good move. Let's see. Lewandowski, see the amount of wages they might able to see. Obviously, they are not going to pay Lewandowski the wages that Frenkie got. So, Leva only सही है अभिषेक भैया सही है I think Lewandowski will move the way he just wants to get out of Bayern Munich. I think that would be a really really good signing. Really really good signing for him for Barcelona. No, not a problem. Why Ajax, Van der Beek or Manchester United Bruno? Obviously Bruno, bhai. Obviously Bruno. I have affection for Van der Beek. I have affection for Ajax, but not more than the player who's playing for us. So exactly, that's what I said. That just make it official. You know, make just officially announce that you guys have signed Barcelona. Barcelona has signed uh, Lewandowski. Just get over with this. What I think about Leva to Barcelona. They are already in death, actually. They don't care about death. Do you really think that at this point of time Barcelona is, you know, worried about death? They are not worried about death. The debt keeps on piling up. Imagine they have already signed Rafinha. They are trying to sign like four more players. What debt? What debt? नहीं भाई आयुष भाई अभी नहीं हुआ है Tuchel saved Ronaldo's legacy. For sure, I feel that way. For sure. Messi or Ronaldo? Not even a question for me. Ronaldo by a mile. For me, Ronaldo by a mile. I don't even think twice. You know. बस भाई अब क्या ही बोलूं मैं नाम बिगाड़ के अभी क्या ही बोलूं मैं अभी पहले फ्रेंकी डियोंग आ जाए उसके बाद यू नो भाई मिस पासेस होते हैं बिकॉज देयर आर नो रनर्स ऑब्वियसली व्हेन यू आर अ मिडफील्डर एंड यू आर ट्राइंग फॉर द ग्लोरी बॉल्स मिस पासेस होंगे सो भाई देखो सिंपल सी बात है आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू से दैट uh, just because Messi played for Barcelona, obviously it's a factor, but going to certain leagues, adapting to the league, and getting the trophies, that's why for me he is, you know, mile away, mile ahead of Messi. No offense to Messi or their fan or his fans, but Ronaldo is my like undisputed goat. Obviously, if you'd have moved to Chelsea, it would have been, I would have definitely been like shocked, surprised, angry. But for me, he remains my goat, and I don't think it's gonna change ever. But I just try to take everyone's opinion, and analysis is what my job is all about. So obviously, I have to keep an eye on everything. So Tottenham's away kit. Yeah, Danish bhai, that's what I am saying. No offense to Messi. Obviously what he achieved with Barcelona, I'm not going. I can say like live out here that no other player is going even close to what he achieved with Barcelona. So 20 रुपए डोनेट करें. भाई चलो देखते हैं. बहुत मुश्किल है. ब्रॉबी ब्रॉबी नहीं आने वाला यार. ब्रॉबी वांट्स टू बी अ स्टार्टर एंड वहां पे भाई करना होगा कर लूंगा. आई एम नॉट दैट इंटरेस्टेड टू बी ऑनेस्ट. करना होगा कर लेंगे फ्यूचर में. सो एरिक्सन और ब्रूनो, हु इज बेटर? फॉर मी ब्रूनो इज बेटर डेफिनेटली एट दिस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम. 5 years ago might have been Eriksen, but at this point of time definitely Bruno. Definitely Bruno. He is not. Absolute BS. Mega. Absolute BS. By Toronto, see, MLS is trying to improve their football. They have Insignia, they have other guys as well now. Lingard will be there very, very shortly. They have Banandescu over there. So they are trying to improve their football. Earlier it was like 30 plus, but when you look at the signings they are making now in MLS, Lingard around 30, 28, 29, Banandescu same age, then in Insignia, 32, 33. So basically they are going for the players, who really wants to be just trying something different, something different. Do I look like the assistant Morata? He is definitely looking at Maguire week in, week out. And even if we don't want Maguire as our captain, he's not going to say it out in a presser. He might just do it behind the back or whatever it is. So, exactly, exactly. That's what I have been saying for such a long time. Any thoughts on Pogba's mistake? I don't want to talk about him on this stream, to be honest, Mega. He is gone. He's history. Steve, I'm just waiting for the signings, and that's when I will make my team for the next season. At this point of time, I'm just waiting for the final signings that we could make. And just like I always say, guys, we have reached 75 likes on the stream, joined by 50 people. If you can, if you have missed out on liking the stream, make sure you do it. Sometimes you guys join in, it happens. But if you can like it, that would be great. Bhai, Conte demands the best. Conte demands the best. Simple as that. He don't care about anything else. It's not gonna happen regardless of whatever how much you hate Bruno. It's not gonna happen. If Bruno is not performing, obviously Eriksen gets in straight away, and that's why we have bought Eriksen. Obviously, Praful bhai, यार मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ. No manager is no new manager is going to come in straight away, go to a press conference and say, he is not my captain. He is not my captain. That's not going to happen. He is going to take his time, evaluate, and then he will say whatever he has to say. So, but I don't know. What do you want? Is this a circus? Is this a circus? He is not going to talk about everything in private. He is not even taking the press con. He didn't take the press conference last time. So, तनिष भाई अब नहीं जीतेगा, अब नहीं जीतेगा. But at all, I will do the FPL stream very, very shortly. थोड़ा सा signings का, when we get a gist of more signings, then for sure. Ashley, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Okay, guys, just give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Just give me 1 second. I just have to leave the stream. I have to pass on something. Just give me 1 second. चलो आगे guys. Really sorry. Sanjay bhai, welcome to the stream. Prime Son or Prime Nani? I think Prime Son. I think we never saw the prime of Nani. You know, I never saw the prime of Nani. I think he was injury prone, and the way he should have performed, he never did. I think for me, Son. Son. Matata, you need to control. Simple as that. You need to control. These are the things that's not in your hand, right? That's not in your hand. So, Aguero or Rooney, not even a question. Not even a question. Not even a race. Not even a comparison. Rooney. Ronaldo 2007 or 8, Messi 18, 19. Very, very difficult by. Very, very difficult. You know, very, very difficult. सोचना पड़ेगा थोड़ा. Because those two, in those two seasons, absolutely phenomenal. मतलब next level. You know. Exactly, Akash, but not even a comparison. That's why he said. Sandeep bhai, I will watch the game. As I said, because of internet connections, I was not able to watch the game properly. Do you think Man United can win any trophies? Stop spamming first of all. Stop spamming first of all. And as I said, trophy we can definitely win, but totally depends on the signing we are getting. I have timed him out. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. ऐसे ऐसे नल्लो को पता है मुझे क्या करना है. चलो गया. Not gonna do anything anymore. So ऐसे ऐसे झंडुओं को भाई मैं पूछता नहीं. ये आते रहते हैं जाते रहते हैं. इनको कोई काम धंधा नहीं है. इनको कुछ नहीं करना. इनको यही करना है बस. See, many people think, as a scorer, Aguero, because he played his entire life as a striker. But what Rooney brought to the team, what Rooney brought to any team, that was absolutely world class, totally different. That guy could play even as a CDM if the manager wanted him to. So, भाई देखो स्पैम जो भी करेगा मैं उसको सीधे टाइम आउट कर देता हूँ. मुझे फर्क नहीं पड़ता. आना है आओ, नहीं आना है जाओ. Sanjay bhai, definitely top player. Devendra bhai, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. No idea about the player. If I have no idea about the player, I won't say anything. To be honest, I don't wanna be a know-it-all. I don't wanna be a know-it-all. So, but if I don't know a certain player, I won't comment on it. Sorry, guys. ओ भाई साहब. मतलब ऐसे इतने इजी क्वेश्चंस मैं कहा यू हैव टू रेस ऑफ द गेम. थोड़ा सा गेम बढ़ाओ भाई. ऐसे ऐसे क्वेश्चंस मजाक है. सर एलेक्स है ना. ऐसे ऐसे क्वेश्चंस मजाक है. Another signing incoming. Dway, I think we will have, as I said, 4 signings. Fifth totally depends. Fifth totally depends on the sales. Guys, we are 19 likes away from reaching 100. So if you have not liked, shared, or subscribed, please do that. Share it so that others can join in as well. So Pep or Zidane? Pep or Zidane? Both never, built up a team from the scratch. So, but yeah, very, very difficult. But I will just give Pep. I will just give it to Pep. Yeah, for me, it's Pep. It's totally fine, Murata. Pogba, Di Maria, oh bhai sab. By in this case, at least Di Maria started talking about us after leaving the club. You know, so definitely Di Maria. James Garner, Gaurav, welcome to the stream. James Garner and FDJ double pivot can definitely work, Gaurav. But experience का थोड़ा है because Garner and Frenkie de Jong, both the players, if we are starting them, that would be like both the players in the first season in a Premier League. So this can work, but I think this needs a bit more experience. Bit more experience. गाइस थोड़ी सी ठंडी बढ़ गई है यहाँ पे, मुझे एक सेकंड दे दो, जैकेट लगा लूं. चलो अब ठीक है. Is Trent the best young player in the league? Nah. I think when it comes to best, I think Foden, the way he has performed in the last the last season and how he's growing as a footballer, I think Foden. We can try that, Murata boy. We can try that. Definitely, Murata. Why not? Guys, Abhi, I am in Leh. Not even in Leh, like almost 200 kilometers away from Leh. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And Praful bhai, he didn't loot it. मतलब 10 million का नुकसान हुआ, but we got rid of him. Guys, as I said, if I miss out on anything, just make sure that you put it up again. Now, Sandeep भैया, I think उसका कुछ निगल का issue है. I think थोड़ा निगल का issue है. So, no, there won't be any Wayne Rooney again, guys. Faizan bhai, welcome to the stream. भाई टेम्परेचर -2 होगा तो क्या करे बताओ. टेम्परेचर -2 होगा तो ठंडी. So Martinez and injury-free Bailey. Martinez and Bailey, and for me, Sabir bhai, Bailey and Varane. I want to see them certain time period. Martinez injury-free. Bailey is like finding a needle in a haystack. So let's see. वहां से हुआ या भाई, वहीं पे था मैं. Now I am going towards the border areas. Mejbri, Garnacho, definitely Ashley, definitely. Rapid fire, Mbappe, Adelson. Ronaldo, bhai. No brainer, Ronaldo. As I said, he might get announced today or tomorrow, most probably, Tomorrow I'm very, very sure that he will be announced. We are not going to play back three, Karthik bhai. We are not going to play back three. Back three means that the wingers we have, we won't be able to utilize them properly. So, which is the best? Faizan bhai, if you follow me on Twitter or if you follow me on Instagram, just drop me a message. I will give you the number from where I basically buy. I never buy the original, but whatever you are seeing me wearing at this point of time, I get that from this. I get it from that guy. Very reliable and quality is really, really good. So, Danish bhai, at this point of time, no. Matlab, I will be covering the other areas, but hopefully next year. Yeah, I have heard about Sundarban. So, do you want Bailey? Nahi bhai. I want him to go. Every preseason Bailey performs, he stays, he gets injured. It's been the same scenario for the last how many years since the time he's here. So I don't want it again. I don't want it again. And we will have four good centre backs, so why not? Just sell them. De Gea, Dalot, Varane, Maguire, Shaw, Martinez, Frenkie de Jong, Sancho, Bruno. Thoughts? Okay, I think that can work like brilliantly. Gaurav bhai, I think that can work brilliantly. We can have movement, fluidity in the way we want to play. So it can definitely work. It can definitely work. Okay, I will give you the number. As I said, Fazan bhai, I will give you the number to buy Frankie de Jong's jersey. Just keep, I am also waiting for that. So I have that. So I think they have. I think they have. Frenkie de Jong. I am thinking to buy Frenkie de Jong or Sancho again. Ayush bhai, Sancho again. Why? That's what I'm saying. ETH might not get the backing that Pep got, but this guy can definitely, take us to a totally different level. अनमोल भाई थैंक्स a lot भाई देखो बूंद बूंद से बोलते हैं ना सागर भरता है it takes time to build a community it takes time to build a channel obviously it's not going to happen in one day people will come people will go people will stay it all just part of it all I can say is that I'm just thankful to all of you who decided to stay and decided to make it a good one. So that's what I always say. And we are very, very close to 100, guys. We are very, very close to 100 likes. We are on 86. If you have missed out, please do like, share, and subscribe. Who can win Golden Boot this season? Shubham bhai, Golden Boot कौन जीतेगा? Very difficult to say. Shubham bhai, Golden Boot कौन जीतेगा? Very difficult to say. But I do feel कि if Ronaldo stays, he will be in contention alongside Harry Kane and Haaland. So Haaland, Kane, and Ronaldo. इन तीनों में से कोई एक. I think Salah will just have that one season where he's playing downwards. Yeah, Son will be in the contention as well. So yeah, I don't care, Matata. I don't care. I can be biased about some things. I don't, not everyone will agree. You have hatred against Maguire. I never said stop hating Maguire. You have your own opinion, right? You always hate on Maguire. So I am not here to change opinions. I am here to talk about football. I am here to take opinions. If I don't agree, I will say I don't agree politely. I will just give why my reasons of why I don't agree. So definitely one of the favorites. Something where I would have Frankie De Jong in a heartbeat. Obviously, at this point of time, he is not willing to come. But behind the window, what's happening, no one knows. Best player in the world right now, I think Karim Benzema. Karim Benzema. This guy is absolutely out of the world at this point of time. Karim Benzema stands out for me at this point of time. Okay, Legendary Apex is saying I'm impressed with Savage and Iran. I think everyone is impressed with them. And loan for me, Apex. For me, loan. Martinez had reported himself. Okay, so we are hearing different news. English journals they are saying that he won't be joining in Australia, and he is basically the top Ajax reporter, and he's saying that he will be joining in Australia. So let's see. Neves or Tillemans? Sir, Alex is asking. For me, I am definitely going with Neves. Definitely going with Neves. Very, very difficult at this point of we cannot say, but let's see. Major tournaments, Shubham bhai, we have already missed out on CL, so I think we will focus on Europa League. Exactly, it always brings the energy. Definitely the winger, Danish bhai. On the wings, he terrorized In his prime, he like basically terrorized everyone. So Anish Bhai is here. He's saying, did Ajax miss out on Broby? Broby, let's see. I think we made Ajax angry by going for Broby. So let's see. A lot of Man United fans don't hate Maguire. Just because you hate Maguire, you cannot speak for everyone. There are so many people in the stream who don't hate Maguire. They just hate him because he is playing for Liverpool. Sorry guys, थोड़ा लाइट का इशू. 2 मिनट में things will be fine. भाई मैं that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Opinion is fine. हाँ, no one, you can say majority of the United fans, they don't want him as the captain. हेटरेट वाली बात भाई, अगर अपने प्लेयर्स को हेट करना है तो फिर क्या ही मतलब, यू नो. सी मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ भाई, मिस्टेक्स विल हैपन. Mistakes will happen. I am not saying saying that he's a world class defender. I am never going to say that. But if you are just picking out on one guy, it makes no sense. Ayush bhai, they are not going to sign Cristiano Ronaldo. Thanks a lot, Ashish bhai. Guys, because of the network, sorry, because of the light going out, I missed on certain comments. So please, copy paste it again. Shubham bhai, nahi, I don't think so. Honest opinion, Shubham bhai, I don't think United can win this season. This season to nahi. Hopefully in the Maguire, as I said, guys, I have not watched the game, throughout 90 minutes, so I won't make a comment. Shinidhi bhai, no one can score 100% of the free kicks, right? 100% मारना किसी के लिए भी बस का नहीं है. So we will just have to wait and see how things go. कोई 100% मार दे, भाई बहुत सारी चीजें हैं. देखो, मगवायर के अगेंस्ट एजेंडा इसीलिए है, मगवायर के अगेंस्ट एजेंडा इसीलिए है because he comes out in the media and he say a lot of things which he should not be saying. He should be performing. Okay, perform करो. And guys, sorry for the network. As I said, light आ जा रही है थोड़ी, तो क्या ही होगा उसका, आप ही बताओ प्रदीप. lot of options for ग्रीनवुड. ज्यादा ऑप्शंस नहीं है ग्रीनवुड के पास, प्रदीप भाई. Even if he is not found guilty, how United team लाइट थोड़ा आ जा रहा है तो इस चक्कर में we have scored 8 goals, conceded 1 in 2 games. What do you think, apart from the way we are scoring the goals, what do you think the biggest difference in the way we are playing? The biggest difference in the way we are playing. Next season, Shubham bhai, I don't think so. I don't think so. After the tantrum he has thrown, I don't think how we are going to, keep him next season. Yes, Lou, today is my birthday. Thanks a lot, guys. Everyone has wished me, means a lot. Lakshay bhai, thanks a lot. Those who missed out on wishing me, it's totally fine. And those whose wishes, I was not able to take, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. I will get that in the after the stream. So possession based. I wish by thanks a lot. Malin said it's the attitude. I think apart from possession based, I think it's the attitude for sure. There is a definite different mindset, at this point of time where everyone is thinking, everyone is thinking team, team, team. So we have the youngsters getting involved. We have our main players getting involved, as Sarlek said, flank change, 1-2, one touch passing, not keeping the ball for long. This is what we wanted to see for like a long time, like a very long time. So we are finally seeing this, we are finally seeing this, and that's what makes me happy that we are having those changes. It's not going to happen overnight. I have said that it's not going to happen overnight, but at least we are moving in the right direction. There is no cake out here, Lou. Where I am, there is no cake. भाई वही मैं बोल रहा हूँ ना श्रीनिधि भाई. Everyone needs to play their part, and everyone needs to think about team. We have seen, in the training. So basically, when you concede a goal in training, you have to do the push-ups. तो भाई वही चाहिए. Make them work hard. Youngsters हो, pro हो, कुछ भी हो, 5 साल experience हो, 10 साल हो, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Just make those guys play. Simple as that. Make those guys play. Make them think that team, above everything. Simple as that. And guys, मैंने एक short भी डाला था आज, welcoming Lisandro Martinez. If you have not seen it, please do. Obviously, हर चीज का view it matters. So thanks a lot, Anish bhai. Thanks a lot for everything you do for me as well for the channel. So it means a lot. Good night and stay safe, Anish bhai. But I think they have done it. I think they have done it. But yeah, more than muscle and everything, they need to make sure that they are finishing in a better way. So let's see. Let's see. So, guys, we are just 7 likes away from 100. We are joined by 30 people. If you have missed out, please do that. In the meanwhile, I have talked about, one signing that you think United will pull out, pull a rabbit out of the hat. No one is expecting it, and all of a sudden, boom. What do you think? What do you think that signing might be? Really excited for the Manchester Ball derby. I think every United fan is excited, No one is expecting us to win the league this season. Basically gives us a bit of a free pass. Obviously, we need to get to top 4. But since we are not in a title race, we can definitely try and go out and enjoy our football, the way we want to play it. Sanjay bhai, he is, seeing the things that he can get from this team. When he was with Ajax, with Highline, it was no problem for Ajax. It was no problem for Ajax. And that's why he's trying to get the players which he already know, so that he can make, you know, them play the way he wants them to. So basically, we will have his favorite defender, from his previous team, his midfielder that he made one of the best, and Malaysia, which he has seen play a lot of times. So basically, he's trying to get his 11. It's not going to happen in one transfer window, but yeah, if we back him for like 2 seasons back to back, I don't have any doubt that he's gonna just take us there. Exactly, Manchester derby. No. We will see Rashford with more goals, Lou. We will see Rashford with more goals, not oil or something. So I am expecting him to make big inroads, big inroads. in the upcoming season. So not sure about next season. Danish bhai, I can put it on the paper. It's never gonna happen. साइन करके दे सकता हूँ. Diogo Jota won't be a United player ever. एक साल 2 साल कभी भी नहीं. कभी भी नहीं. Jota won't be a United player. He will be 26 this year. So in press conference, of course, bhai. Our at times we have seen Srinidhi bhai. At times we have seen that we become just too dependent on one flank. One flank. Exactly, Vishal bhai. क्या करने आएगा? He can play. He can play Lou as a CDM, but are we going to play him as a CDM or we just look at him as our CB? That's to be decided. भाई he wants the best. वो नहीं होने वाला खुश जब तक he wins something with the club. Till the time he's not winning anything, he's just gonna keep on making the players push. There is no off day. There is nothing else. You just have to perform week in, week out. Can we get a? I think we might play Bruno or Donny as false nine. लेफ्ट विंग पे बिल्कुल नहीं चाहिए भाई रोनाल्डो. नहीं बिल्कुल नहीं. He either plays as striker or he either goes out. So Sanjay bhai nahi, he is not better than Dalo at this point of time. He's barely fit. And that's the biggest problem. जब कोई बंदा फिट ही नहीं है यार तो उसको तुम क्या खिलाओगे? फिट रहे, इफ ही डज समथिंग डेफिनेटली प्ले हिम यार. सबको चांस दो. उसको भी चांस मिलता है बट वही है ना, व्हेन ही इज नॉट फिट व्हाट डू यू एक्सपेक्ट फ्रॉम अ गाय? Srinidhi bhai, I think he will have. I agree with you on this, but hopefully the thing he's trying to do basically works, and we can get back to where we belong basically. So guys, we have talked about Martinez, we have talked about Eriksen. So these two guys are definitely our second and third signings. Still waiting for Frenkie de Jong. Everything is set with Barcelona. Now what we have to do is just wait, for his approval basically. Look, so eriktenhag basically is training with this team for a month, right? It's just the second game. So he's trying to see if he tried to play the Ajax way, whether it's gonna last or not. And he will realize very, very shortly that if we are having too much of a high line, it's not gonna work. Because our defenders, they are not, like crazy pace. They don't have that. So once the ball is behind them, so basically they will be in trouble. So I think he might start at the CDM. I think he might start at the CDM. And guys, Reek, so he is here and definitely, give his channel a follow as well. So he is covering a lot of football as well. And as I always say, those who stay with you, those who stay with you with everything, you got to love and support them. So Timber January transfer, huge possibility, huge possibility. Good to see you, man. Definitely, I'm fine, and hopefully you are doing fine as well. As I said, guys, give the channel a huge, lots of love. Zidane and Savage are right now our best midfield. They complement each other so well. They complement each other so well. प्रवीण भैया डेफिनेटली मजा आ गया. डेफिनेटली मजा आ गया. बट आपने बर्थडे विश नहीं किया अभी तक, है ना? तो मेरा सुपर चैट आया है तो सोच लो. सबको सबको एफपीएल में आपके अगेंस्ट कर दूंगा मैं. थैंक्स अलॉट. जो सपोर्ट, थैंक्स अलॉट फॉर जॉइनिंग प्रवीण भैया. Exactly, that's the problem, Sanjay bhai. Ki He's trying to make us play the Ajax way, but it was easy over there. It's not gonna be easy over here. So let's see. Let's see what he does. अरे कोई कोई बात नहीं प्रवीण भैया, कोई बात नहीं, हो जाएगा प्रवीण भैया. हेयर वी गो आ गया तो अनाउंस हो जाएगा. मोस्ट प्रोबेबली आज ही हो सकता है. ही इज फ्लाइंग टू मैनचेस्टर टू साइन द डील. तो आइदर आज रात को, बिकॉज इट जस्ट 6:30 उनके लिए, तो ऑलमोस्ट 7. सो आइदर इट्स टुनाइट or either it's tomorrow morning. Lisandro Martinez will be announced. He's already moving to Manchester to sign the deal. Thanks a lot, Bhaiya. Thanks a lot. Exactly. That's what made me so happy, Rick. The way they play, the way they complement each other. That's what I am really, really excited about. Very, very excited about. He can most of it. All right, guys. Sorry, this power keeps on going out. So really sorry. My bad. I will just hope that the Wi-Fi works. I'm trying with my phone network actually. Right? That's exactly. He is getting a private jet. He is getting a private jet coming from the most reliable journalist. Coming from the most reliable journalist. So I have absolutely no doubt that he will be announced tonight or tomorrow morning. Thanks a lot, Rick. Thanks a lot, Vishal bhai. Guys, just a quick question. Tonight or tomorrow morning. Tonight or tomorrow morning. From all the United fans. Tonight or tomorrow morning. Quick question. When do you expect us to sign? When do you expect us to sign Lisandro Martinez? Tonight or tomorrow morning? Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Rishabh bhai. Eriksen had his medical. Shinidhi bhai. You don't have to be at Carrington to have your medical. You don't have to be at Carrington to have your medical. You can have it anywhere. Tonight, tomorrow. Okay. I am with tomorrow morning. भाई एक से काम नहीं चलेगा अंशुमन भाई. एक बंदे से काम नहीं चलेगा. इट हैज टू बी बोथ द डिफेंडर्स. एक हाई लाइन मेंटेन करे, दूसरा उसके पीछे खड़े हो जाए. फिर ऑफसाइड तो गई ना. तो ऑब्वियसली इट कैन नॉट हैपन. Tomorrow afternoon. I am expecting tomorrow afternoon as well, guys. Tomorrow afternoon is what I'm expecting as well. And hopefully it happens. Shiniti bhai, medical भी हो गया, announcement भी हो गई. So, no, even if he signs tomorrow, he is not going to play our next game. He needs to train. So that's why I want this signing to go ahead as soon as possible. Vishal bhai, we just hijacked Malaysia, and Lisandro Martinez, you can say that we hijacked from Arsenal because they were very, very interested. Yeah, Martinez, straight away, Anshuman bhai, we will have to see. We will have to see straight away if we are going for him or not. Straight away, we might not play him as our CV. So, he might start as a CDM and we might just play him as a CB. Totally depends on the form of Maguire and Varane. If they are not starting well, they have absolutely nowhere to go. Gone are the days where they could have kept on playing without even doing anything. So I think if they stay, if they're not performing well, they goes to the bench. Guys, 66 people out here. If you have not liked, share, subscribe, please do that and get into the comment section. Everyone is out there. They are talking. You should talk. You should put up your views. So Paketa we don't need, Shinati bhai. Paketa we don't need. We absolutely don't need Paketa. मतलब कोई सेंस नहीं है. Why we need Paketa? We have so many better players than him. You know, that guy couldn't make it in the Syria. That guy couldn't make, you know, in the French league. So he's not. He's basically like a nomad at this point of time. And I don't know which big club wants him at this point of time. To be very honest, no, it's very difficult to say. Very difficult to say that who wants him, who wants Paqueta, and all of a sudden, how come United is getting linked with Paqueta? भाई बोल रहा हूँ. It's just noise. Cancel out the noise. Thanks a lot अंकित भाई. Welcome to the stream. भाई दो गिफ्ट बहुत अच्छे लगे. तीसरा भी आज फ्रेंकी डियोंग दे ही दो. Exactly. Well said, Rick. नहीं अभी तो नहीं विशाल भाई. Not yet. हमें welcome to the stream. Eriksen wearing the number 21. Eriksen will not wear number 21. It's for Frenkie de Jong. You know, it's for Frenkie de Jong. So hopefully, Dybala on 100,000. I will try. मैं भाई होपिंग कि फ्रेंकी डियोंग हो, बट मुश्किल है. यू नो, अभी तो मुश्किल लग रहा है, बट यू नेवर नो. मतलब आज की बात कर रहा हूँ मैं. डील तो आई एम वेरी मच श्योर कि ही विल बी आवर प्लेयर. Frenkie de Jong, I have been saying for 2 months he will be our player. I still stick with it that he will be our player. But yeah, Rishabh is saying Eriksen 18. Definitely give him 18. 18 is vacant. 21 goes to just one guy. 21 goes to just one guy. We all know who he is. Definitely Anshuman bhai. Definitely. It will help us a lot. Like literally a lot. मतलब कोई हिसाब ही नहीं है उसका. It's gonna help us a lot. Harsh bhai, धन्यवाद. Thanks a lot for joining in. Marlene, who won't be happy with the Dane? Everyone loves Christian Eriksen. I think if they agree with Lewandowski, then definitely ETH is gone. Rick, then definitely ETH is gone. समझ गया श्रीनिधि भाई, समझ गया. Yeah, समझ गया. Matata is saying he don't want Jones to leave. Oh my god. Let's see who stays, who leaves. Guys, we are very close, to reaching our 150 likes. Obviously, we have crossed 100. And as I say, guys, see, just one thing I want to say. It's not just about the likes or subscribers. Even if you're liking or subscribing, if and you are not getting into conversations, I am not a pundit. I always say I'm just a fan, just like you guys. So I am here to talk about football, the news. Few of you might get it a bit late. Few of us might get it a bit early, because of you might be, in different parts of the world. So a lot of things. So that's why I always say, regardless of from wherever you are, just get into the comment section. Try to interact, try to talk. We have like fans from all over the world, all over the world. And I try to take everyone's comment. If I miss out, I just say copy and paste it, you know, copy and paste it. So that's my request. And obviously, that notification bell, when you subscribe it, if you miss out on videos, then what's the sense, right? So just put the notification bell on whenever I'm online, whenever I'm on a live. You can join it or watch it later. So FDJ आया तो मिडफील्ड में किसके साथ होगा? Difficult, as I said, might go with Donny van de Beek for smaller teams, and when it's like bigger guns, we might just try someone like Fred or McTominay for more defensive shielding. Right? This is what I'm waiting to see. This is what I'm waiting to see. Corners, free kick. We will have like a proper guy who will be doing all this. Proper guy. So I am absolutely thrilled to see this. And guess why they are making signings left, right, and center, left, right, and center. And who are they? You know, when are they going to register those signings? When are they going to register those signings? But this is baffling. Guys, what do you think? I am joined by 75 people. What do you think, guys, is the future of Barcelona? Okay, we have talked about a lot of things, right? What do you think is future of Barcelona? In your opinion, what do you think? Where is this club going with the way they are dealing in the transfer market? You know, Aditya bhai, welcome to the stream. Sachin bhai, thanks a lot. Guys, what do you think is the future of Barcelona? I ask this, from Barcelona fans as well. What do you think? In which direction is your club going with the way you are making those signings? This is saying, liquidation. The way they are going, I don't see any other choice. Siraj bhai saying they won't exist in 3 years. Srinidhi bhai saying the same. Bankrupt Barcelona. Tanish bhai, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for joining in. So also Teles is not even a starter. He played because Shaw was injured. You know. So I think for corners we need to get a bit more players inside. So let's see how things go. Bankruptcy होगा inevitable है. They have already sold the TV rights and all that stuff, but that's what I'm saying. How much time they are going to get away with this. So हमें भाई कल आ जाएगा Martinez. I totally expect Martinez to arrive tomorrow. Totally arrive. Totally expect him to be, basically announced by United tomorrow. Not even, कब आएगा कब नहीं. I expect him to be announced tomorrow. So संदीप भाई मैंने भी सुना है. He was getting left, bashed left, right, and center on social media. So what he did, I don't know, but I will just go back and watch the clips of what he did. Srinidhi bhai, what other option they have? FP the wage cap rule is very very tough in La Liga. So सचिन भाई जिंदगी में कभी नहीं. सचिन भाई जिंदगी में कभी नहीं. Bartomeu definitely killed the club. The promises that he made to other players. Oh my god. Like how can you even keep those promises? You know, High loyalty bonuses, crazy salaries. I don't know what he was thinking. Yes, medicals tomorrow morning. That's what I'm saying. Tomorrow it's gonna be done. Tomorrow it's gonna be done. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. Guys, 60 people right now. If you are not liking, sharing, or subscribing, please do that and make sure that you put that notification bell on so that you don't miss out on anything. Dattabai, I am sure he will be announced tomorrow. He's already on his way to Manchester. So obviously they won't do it today. So tomorrow I think, you know, just like Eriksen was today, tomorrow it would be someone like Lisandro Martinez. अब बस फ्रेंकी डियोंग का जल्दी से हो जाए, फिर we will see how things go. So guys, we are talking about Barcelona. थोड़ी देर और we will talk about Barcelona and then I will just call off the stream. So will we get another signing other than FTG? अंकित भाई बहुत मुश्किल है यार. We need to have a lot of sales to afford any other high, profile player. So Arun Bhaiya, welcome to the stream. By end of the season, we will announce 21st title. Fingers crossed, Arun Bhaiya. Fingers crossed. No, Srinidhi Bhai, I don't think it was done 10 days back. Otherwise, it would have been, you know, done by then. So, see, there are a lot of issues with Maguire. And I totally agree, Lou, that he should have given the captaincy on his own. So either he's taking, this as a challenge where everyone wants him to give up the captaincy. He wants to take his game further forward. But if he's not going to do that, he's just gonna look like a fool, you know, an absolute fool. So I am just hoping that now that the manager is saying that he will be the captain, I hope he remains the captain, and put up the captain performances. Simple. हितेश भाई वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम एज आई सेड हितेश भाई आज का गेम मैं अच्छे से देख नहीं पाया आई विल गो थ्रू द गेम अगेन नो वन विशाल भाई को मिलेगा नहीं विंटर में वेस्ट ऑफ टाइम रैशफोर्ड सांचो 30 goals हितेश भाई 30 goals from I have predicted that 30 goals my question if Javi is in see it's very easy to say that everyone should take a pay cut when it's about other people अपने पे आती है बात तब वहां पे थोड़ा लगता है भाई पे कट लेना है what should we do should we take it should we not take it so totally I totally feel that way I totally feel that way so अभी तो भाई होप ही कर सकते हैं सांचो एंड रैशफोर्ड if they are on their game we are in for a treat ऋषि भाई वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम भाई मार्टिनेज कल हो जाएगा ऋषि भाई टुमारो इट्स गोना बी डन कल हो जाएगा ऋषि भाई डोंट वरी no I am not saying 30 goals each I'm talking about 30 goals combined 30 goals combined from your wingers you are doing wonders 30 goals are coming from two of your wingers you are doing wonders simple as that definitely this is the point this is the point decision making we have talked about the decision making like so many times at times he is in a perfect position either he won't pass the ball or he will go just for one-on-one and he will mess it up so Gaurav, thanks a lot for your wishes and yeah 2 signings confirmed by Frenkie de Jong कर देते तो मैं तो पागल हो जाता पक्का पागल हो जाता hopefully 30 is just too much to ask that's what I feel 25 can definitely happen if he is getting the support from our wingers 25 is definitely possible Ronaldo Manchester United stay he will stay Rishi bhai I think he will stay I have no doubt about that for me it was the moment it was clear that Barcelona wanted him out Gaurav bhai I was just chilling obviously if Chelsea gets into this one and decides to pay he might just move to Chelsea because of UCL but Chelsea is spending so much money on their defensive reinforcements I don't think they are going for that अरे नहीं अंकित भाई he just needs to परफॉर्म उसको कैप्टन बना के उसको बर्डन करने का कोई सेंस नहीं है मेक्स नो सेंस अभी उसको कैप्टन बना दो एक्स्ट्रा प्रेशर ऑन हिम सो it's not gonna do him a lot of good so exactly yeah Shiniti bhai no we can talk about Ronaldo बात करने में कोई दिक्कत नहीं है यार we can talk about Ronaldo but we need to understand that he is not United he is not United. Uske, you don't get to dictate what United will do, as a player. As a player, you don't get to dictate what United should do. So all it all started with him throwing tantrums. Not okay. If you take it as a family issue, that's fine. But then, for me, what hurts me as a United fan is basically when his agent, you know, his agent decided to offer him to other clubs, and we all know he went to Chelsea, so they rejected him. Rishi Bhai, definitely he's staying. Definitely he's staying. But I'm Maleen. Thanks a lot for joining in. I think Pelestri should be loaned. He's just way too talented to be wasted on the bench. I think we definitely need another midfielder. We are not going for another midfielder. We are not going for it, Gaurav bhai. We will have like abundance of midfielders with Gardner, Fred, Van de Beek, Eriksen, Bruno, Frenkie de Jong. So many players, so many names. So I don't want us to just stack one position for no reason. You know, we can do a lot more other stuff with the funds. So should we sell Ahmad? No, Vishal bhai. I don't want us to sell Ahmad just yet. Just yet. We might sell him in the future, but not yet. For Garnacho, I want a good loan. Guys, 80 people with us right now. If you have not liked, share, or subscribe, please do that and put that notification bell on. And your support. I always say, like I repeat it like twice in every stream. Your support is the key. And obviously, if you are here for the first time, so do leave a prayer for my grandpa. That I always say. Obviously, Sandeep bhai, obviously he lacks that, but Abhi it would be like too easy to give up. You know, Pelestri के साथ भी same scene है. So these guys deserve a loan, a good loan, and after that we can decide. See, a lot of our youngsters need quality time. A lot of our youngsters need the game time basically. Week in week out. Otherwise, it's very, very difficult. Likes of Alvaro Fernandez, likes of Pelestri, Amar. These guys needs to be playing either in Championship, either in Bundesliga, but they need those game time. They need those game time. Otherwise, they are not going to develop the way we want them to. Wherever it's not controversial. I absolutely love Donny van de Beek, but if the manager is not seeing him in his plans, or if he gets the chances and if he's not getting the job done, he will be sold. He will be sold. And I think he should go, he will be snapped by a good club anyway. He's a good player and he can have a decent career. Simple as that. He was absolutely rocking for Ajax, but things have changed since then. So let's see, you know, where we end up with and what we actually end up with. So loaning is a good option. Loaning is a good option. Selling. Obviously, I'm not in. I absolute love. I absolutely love Donny. I have his jersey. I always carry his jersey. But yeah, if obviously chances he should be getting. If he's not getting the chances, if the manager thinks that he is not the right fit, sell him. No point keeping a good player on the bench. And I think he's too good a player to be on the bench, in my opinion. I'm not saying he's a world beater, but I think he can have a decent career somewhere else. I feel that same way. I feel the same way, Dhruv bhai. Well said. Well said. Good loan is very, very important, guys. Good loan is very, very important. Sandeep bhai, that's what I'm saying, that he can play both the positions. So at this point of time, we need to understand that in overall run, how are we seeing him? If he is seen as a CB, I'm just putting up a situation. If he's seen as a CB, just see Varane and Maguire starting. What if they are having like a crazy season? A crazy season, and Martinez is not able to get in. So 50 million for a player, 55 million for a player who is not going to get a start. Hypothetically, but I'm just talking about a situation. So I think we should explore the options. That guy is versatile. He can play certain positions. So why not? You know, that's what I'm saying. Why not? Exactly. Very, very interesting. Exactly, from the He was just played because Maguire was injured. Teles will be sold. We are just trying to, let the buyers know that, this guy can be a CB as well, extra money. He can play as a CB. Definitely, definitely. No, that's what I always say, guys, that pre-season is a test of endurance as well as the game plan we can build for the upcoming season. Obviously, I want to see all of them getting a good chance before we decide on which player to keep and which player to sell. Definitely it goes to the manager. Definitely goes to the manager. So now that he's our manager, it's the first season. We need to give him all the support and the confidence. I am already seeing on social media, if Van der Beek doesn't start, Eriktenhag should be sacked. If Eriksen is not starting over Bruno Fernandes, Eriktenhag knows nothing. So it's, it just makes me, I won't even say it like irritated. It just makes me laugh. Someday, but yeah, let's see. I think it's just too early, so let's see. And as Lou said, I think we have ruined him as well, our previous managers. So we kept playing McFred, and at least he should have been given the chances. And if he was not performing, you could have easily sold him. So that's where we have missed the trick. Martinez with Varane, I would love the Rupai, but as I said, Maguire as a captain, basically he's starting. So Sandeep bhai, in 2 years, we will have our own academy players showing up. Why do we need Rafinha? Rafinha will regret this decision. I think he should have moved to Chelsea. That's, what I think. That's my personal opinion, that he should have moved to Chelsea because with Barcelona, with so much troubles regarding the salary, regarding what's going to happen in next 2 3 years, when you are reaching your prime, you need to be at a club which is much more stable. And I think Chelsea, regardless of a new owner, they are much more stable. And see, and that's why I always say Chelsea is one team who will end up signing whenever they want. They missed out on Delic. They acted. They got Koulibaly. I am not saying that Koulibaly is a world beater, but with three at the back, they are also going for Ake. They are also looking at other players. So Chelsea makes the moves in the market, and they complete the deals very, very quickly. We have seen with Sterling, we have seen with Koulibaly. So they have the money, and that's why I will always be afraid of Chelsea in the transfer market. In the transfer market, when these guys show up, they show up with lot of you know lot of passion and courage. So Ronaldo to Bayern, nahi bhai, Dhruv bhai. I don't think so. I don't think Ronaldo to Bayern is happening. It's my personal opinion. Ronaldo to Bayern, I don't think, regardless of Lewandowski going to Barcelona or not. Even if they panic, even if they panic, I don't think that's a move they are going to take. If that happens, I'm more than happy. If Ronaldo goes to Bayern, I am more than happy. See, RB guys, right back. 75 people out here. We have talked about this before. Right back. Which right back would you prefer? One name, just one name, not ifs and buts. One name. Which right back would are you going to prefer? As a United fan, which RB would you love to have at this club? Because we need RB. Right back is one position we definitely need. You guys know. So what do you think? Who we should go for? Who we should go for? संदीप भैया हकीम रियलिस्टिक नहीं है ना. संदीप भैया हकीम रियलिस्टिक नहीं है. पीएसजी नहीं सेल करेगी. करेगी भी तो भाई 70-80 मिलियन. उतना हमारा बजट नहीं है. टिम्बर, जोनाथन क्लॉस, not sure about RB bhai. Guys, my question is which RB United should try for? Because we need RB. Every one of us knows it. So who we should try for? Just a simple question. In my opinion, we should go for Mukiele. I think he's a tank. I think he's very built, for Premier League, strength, pace, height, everything. So who can be a good replacement? Karthik bhai, I would have placed my best bet on Skamaka, but looks like he's either West Ham bound or either PSG bound. So at this point of time, I will place my bet on Nkunku. Next season Nkunku. Yeah, he's more of a CB. He can play right back, but he's more of a CB. Guys, 66 people. Just get into the comment section. You don't have to hesitate. We're just talking. And if you guys take part in the comment section, obviously good for my confidence, and obviously so many United fans. So it's always great to discuss. So one RB, the name of one RB would love to have at this club. You know, you would love to have at this club. So do you think this any for see Barcelona is not going to they have already told him, they have already told him. And now Laporta came out and he basically said, you know, that you know what? Now it's on Javi. Now it's on Javi. He will decide whether he wants Frenkie de Jong or not. So he's basically playing politics and he's basically putting Javi at the forefront of it. कि भाई तू है, तू जेल, मैं चला. ठीक है, मैंने तेरे पे डाल दिया है. मैं तो भाई मैंने बोल दिया कि भाई वी वोंट सेल फ्रेंकी डियोंग एट एनी कॉस्ट. And in the end he will end up doing that. So Timber or Dumfries or in January would be awesome. Of course, Nkunku is like for me, you know, Antony, I don't. His goal scoring record is not that great. Obviously he has played as a winger, but Nkunku can do it all. Can play as a winger. He has played as a number 10 as well, and he obviously can play as a striker. Yeah, that's what I am saying. By the way, 10 million, 10 million for Mukiele, and we are not even thinking of it. We are not even trying. That's frustrating. Like 10 million है यार. We have got that money from Pereira. कर दो invest. Take Mukiele. He is in the final year of his contract. He is not willing to, negotiate a deal with Leipzig. He wants a different club. So, Aniket bhai, thanks a lot for joining in. Sandeep bhai saying I would love to see Matty Cash. भाई अब क्या ट्वीट कर दिया फब्रिजियो ने. Guys, 1 second. Fabrizio has tweeted something. I'm just going to say it. Fabrizio has to get something. Okay. He might get announced tonight or tomorrow for sure. देख लिया भाई. You know, it's Martinez with his agent. So they are flying to Manchester. भाई मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ. इनको अपनी अपनी पड़ी है भाई. They are concerned about their reputation. They are concerned about their reputation. They don't give a rat's ass to Frenkie de Jong. No, they don't give a rat's ass to Frenkie de Jong. Okay, guys. So I am just gonna try to share what you know. बिल्कुल भाई मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ. बिल्कुल बिल्कुल पीएचडी है गाइस. हम तो फ्लाइट ट्रैक ऐसे करते हैं जैसे हमारे ही बंदे बैठे हैं मैनचेस्टर एयरपोर्ट पे. Exactly, from the bear. That's why I have always said that we have to utilize this transfer window. Trying to utilize this transfer window. Martinez can play RB. Kartik by Martinez cannot play RB. Left back he can play. Definitely, we will plan. Once I get back to Delhi, we will plan for it for sure. For sure. So guys, give Devils Rising a big thumbs up. You know, go and show lots of love. So अनिकेत भाई, दूसरे का कचरा हम क्यों साफ करें? दूसरे का कचरा हम क्यों साफ करें? फिर हर कोई बोलेगा यार कि हमारा कचरा साफ कर दो. अगर अभी हम 17 मिलियन फ्रेंकी डियोंग के दे देते हैं, कल को सपोज करो हम एंगुंगू के लिए जा रहे हैं, लाइप्जिग बोलेगा एक काम कर भाई, 1 साल की सैलरी नहीं दी हमने, वो भी दे दे. तो ऐसे नहीं चलेगा ना यार. एब्सोल्युटली, ही इज मेकिंग बार्सिलोना frustrated. He is making them sweat. भाई कमेंट ऑफ द नाइट आ चुका है फ्रॉम ध्रुव भाई. लेजेंड एड वुडवर्ड, अल्ट्रा प्लोर लेजेंड जॉन लपोर्टा. भाई बाटे में वो भी ऐड कर सकते थे बट ही इज नॉट देयर. सो वेल सेड, वेल सेड. भाई सौरभ भाई, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आई थिंक फ्रेंकी डियोंग के अलावा वी आर नॉट गोइंग टू साइन एनीवन. टोटली डिपेंड ऑन द सेल्स, एंड विद सेल्स आई एम नेवर श्योर. आई एम नेवर श्योर अबाउट सेल्स. गौरव भाई बहुत पहले ही हो गया था, ये तो 2-3 घंटे पहले की न्यूज है. एटिकेटी विथ पीएसजी, ये काफी पहले की न्यूज है. 2-3 घंटे हो गए. 2-3 घंटे हो गए. सो पीएसजी दैट्स व्हाई पीएसजी वॉन्ट द यंगस्टर्स. पीएसजी को यंगस्टर्स चाहिए. So they are trying to build in a totally different way now. Totally different way. They have got a manager, Christophe Galtier. So if Frenkie de Jong stays, obviously they cannot register, they cannot pay. There are so many things that Barcelona cannot do because they have, their signings. So we will just have to wait and see how things go. And at this point of time, all we can say is just, they get Lewandowski and we get them Frenkie de Jong. Sanjit bhai, thanks a lot for your wishes. Tanishk bhai, next year for 65 million, next year for 65 million, he will be available. वो उसका release clause है. That's why he has signed a bigger contract. Abhishek bhai, thanks a lot for joining in. ETS did say that he will look for an attacking option, but भाई मिलना भी तो चाहिए. Who is available, Abhishek bhai, according to you? According to you, who is available? Who is available? We can talk about a lot of things, but who is available? Exactly, Bhaiya. Arun Bhaiya, exactly. That's what I have been saying for such a long time. Definitely. Gaurav Bhai, I think he can play as a striker. He can play as a false nine, as I said. So we need a good out and out striker. That's what I said. My preferred option is Kamaka, but if we are not getting him, in Kunku is not a bad option. I think he's a great option. I do feel it's a great option. Thanks a lot, Saurabh bhai. Thanks a lot for joining and for your wishes. बेलोटी भाई बेलोटी को एक सीजन के लिए थोड़ी लेना अभिषेक भाई मूसा डिम्बेले शॉर्ट टर्म ऑप्शंस नहीं चाहिए अभिषेक भाई शॉर्ट टर्म ऑप्शंस नहीं चाहिए वी नीड प्लेयर्स who will take United to another level for the years to come. इनको ले ले और ये भी फ्लॉप हो जाए. बेलोटी ने क्या किया है अभिषेक भाई पिछले कुछ टाइम से? कुछ नहीं. दैट्स व्हाई ही इज अ फ्री एजेंट. कुछ नहीं किया उसने. Musa Dembele, you can have him as a backup, but that's just it. That's just it. So कार्तिक भाई कमेंट में डाल दो. सॉरी, इंस्टा पे एक मैसेज कर दो. आई विल जस्ट शेयर द नंबर. ठीक है, मैं शेयर कर दूंगा नंबर. आशीष भाई, थैंक्स अ लॉट फॉर योर विशेस. Yeah, so that's Belotti and Dembele for me makes no sense. No offense, Abhishek bhai, for me it makes no sense. Skamaka, the way he is, the way he's going to be. Vishnu bhai, welcome to the stream. Felix might not be bad, but for how much money, Vishnu bhai? Felix not bad, but for how much money? Yeah, I don't rate Felix as a United player, but for how much money, Vishnu bhai? Obviously, he will travel. Ashish bhaiya, he will travel because now all of a sudden Laporta has put everything on Javi, and that's why I'm laughing. Yes, Lou, I will do it, but when everything is in order. At this point of time, the Wi-Fi is not good, the lights and everything. So once I get back home, I will do it for sure. Backup is good. Backup is good. Let's see. Too high, definitely too high. भाई तो देखो अभिषेक भाई, yeah, of course we cannot rely on Martial definitely. If Ronaldo stays and we get someone like Belotti, Ronaldo will leave next year and Belotti is not good enough. We will have to go again for the striker. और Belotti अलग से पल्ले पड़ जाएगा for wages. So उसको थोड़ा सा देख के करना पड़ेगा. Thanks a lot Vishnu bhai. Thanks a lot guys. Exactly. I am going to put this point on. Guys, you can just read it. I think this is a really, really good point. I am not keen on Tillemans. Ashish Bhaiya. Definitely Limer. Definitely Limer. Okafor is a good option. Next year looks like we will just go for Nkunku. Looks like we might just go for Nkunku next year. So देखते हैं. बहुत बहुत मुश्किल है बोलना. So guys, as I always say, thanks a lot for joining in, and your love, your support makes the channel what it is. So like, share, subscribe, and put that notification bell on. Without that, this channel won't be going anywhere. So we have covered Martinez. Obviously, he will be announced tomorrow. Eriksen announced today. So basically my birthday was very, very lucky. If you want to talk about anything, guys, my Twitter handle is in the description. My Insta handle is in the description. So never hesitate. Just go up there and talk. So thanks a lot, Kartik bhai. Thanks a lot. So guys, this stream I absolutely enjoyed. regardless, you guys stay even with lights gone and even with bad Wi-Fi. It gives me a lot of confidence, and also that regardless of any bad situation, guys are going to stay with me. So obviously, thanks a lot for your love and support. And with this, guys, I will be ending the stream. We will see each other tomorrow, hopefully, with Martinez and Eriksen. So see, the moment I talked about Wi-Fi, it has started to show up. So thanks a lot for joining in, guys. Stay safe, have a great time with your family, and good night. It was great to have everyone here. Wi-Fi is gone again. Oh, sorry. Wi-Fi keeps on acting, guys. That's the biggest problem. As you guys know that at this point of time, I'm not in Delhi. I am on my Wi-Fi. Guys, really, the Wi-Fi is acting up. I won't take much of your time, as I said. Like, share, subscribe, be good, and tomorrow, hopefully, we will celebrate Martinez and Frenkie de Jong in the next few days. So, but guys, have a great weekend ahead, and see you very very shortly.